Hi, this is Reasons Are Several, a weekly podcast where one guy sanctimoniously pokes and prods another guy about the treatment of his family. My name is Matt, and with me is that guy, Neil.
Is Neil, jam it in there, Citrangula.
This is episode 210, by the way. I missed it, episode 210. And I just want to say off the top, if
you were so ready to give me a hard time, you dropped the ball.
You can tweet at us at Reasons Are, and Neil is at AngelsFreak7.
It's true.
So how's it going?
All day, every day. It's going very well. How are you? This is our real live stream.
Yeah,
we're not messing around.
Yeah, right. This is serious business. So let's bring it down a notch. Let's try to focus.
Bring it down. I thought we should bring it up. We should raise the roof.
Well, I am feeling great now because all my family is left.
Nice.
I'm just kidding. No, my brother was here for several weeks. He is now gone. And then my stepdad came in for about 3 days, and he is gone. So
wow,
back to normal. Also, last week my younger guy was sick all week and home all week, so it was just it was a challenging week, Neil.
I was going to say that's a lot of family for somebody who doesn't like closeness.
It's not so much closeness as just to be bothered. Just don't want to be bothered.
Right. My wife is at the burrito shop.
Oh, is that some sort of euphemism?
Means.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is.
She listed 2 burritos, so.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, when you never mind. Yeah. So when you said family, I thought maybe your lady friend packed up the kids and bailed.
No, she's still in. No. Thank goodness.
Oh, good.
Barely. Wow. Yeah. I was gonna say last week we talked a little bit about my older guy's birthday and how there was some controversy because somebody was dropping F-bombs from the chalkboards.
Yes.
So I asked him to investigate. And he talked to several of his friends, and it sounds like it comes down to maybe 2 kids. One's a girl, one's a boy, and they were both kind of accusing each other. I guess they actually are sort of enemies. So they're kind of
are they enemies
or
frenemies?
They're enemies.
Now I have a frickin' Shinedown song stuck in my head. Thanks, Matt.
Sorry. But so we don't know for sure. It's the 2 of them. It's a he said, she said, literally deal.
Gotcha.
So. But anyway, my older guy is doing better now because he had his first successful Craigslist sale, so that was good.
Good.
Sold his
little brother. Oh, okay.
I should do that.
So wait a minute, I want to go back to the FUs all over the wall. So big man is saying I had nothing to do with that.
My guy, yes, he says he didn't do it. He says he didn't see who did it, so he's he knows snitches get stitches, so he's not messing with that.
Gotcha. So, but legit, you believe that he didn't do it? That he didn't drop one FU on there?
I don't think he did it.
Yeah.
I think it was somebody else.
Of course.
I mean, we wanted to get the handwriting experts out, but I don't know if that would work with chalk.
Yeah, well, that would be good. Frickin' take pictures of it, send it in, little NCIS.
Exactly.
Little, whatever it's called.
I wanted to tell you this story, though. So we went to this. So do you ever do Craigslist? Do you ever sell stuff on Craigslist?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you go meet people, or do you actually have them come to your house?
Both. I've done both.
Okay. Because I used to have people come to my house, and then I stopped
depends
doing
what
that.
I'm selling. Depends what I'm selling and who I'm selling it to.
And so what I did is we met him at this grocery store. Sounds like the start of a song. Met him at a grocery store, and we go into the grocery store, and this guy comes up. I've got this very hat on.
New York Islanders
hat. I walk in and I'm with my older son, and we're just trying to go get a few groceries because we're supposed to meet this person in the parking lot in like 5 minutes. So we walk in and this guy comes up who works there, and he starts going, "Oh, hockey fan, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh no, this is a small chat conversation. I wanted to get your opinion on it." Because he starts in on the whole conversation about, "Oh, well, you wouldn't like my team," and all this stuff. He starts going to this whole business. And I'm kind of trying to move along and walk away, and he keeps kind of walking with us, continuing the conversation. What is your take on small chat? Do you feel like it's always welcome, or is there a certain amount of time? Like, should there be a small talk, like shot clock?
Yes and no. I think what there should be is an ability to perceive of said small talk is getting picked up and replied to in a yes, let's continue our small talk conversation versus, I threw it out there like, hey, hockey fan. And then you were like, oh, yeah, cool. And kept walking. Then it's like, oh, okay, that was probably the extent of it, or
You should read the body language.
right, maybe one more, maybe like, oh yeah, I'm I don't know who what was the team that he would like that you would not appreciate.
He was a Rangers fan.
Okay, so he's like, oh yeah, I'm a Rangers fan. You're like, oh, that's funny, and then that's it. Then he's like, oh, okay, cool. Hey, have a good one.
Yeah, he didn't seem to really read that. I think it was maybe he's just bored. I mean, he's at his job and he's bored, so he's wanting to continue a conversation. But I was just like, oh my god, like you can see that I'm continuing to walk, right? And I just keep doing like that. Thanks, man. All right, see you later. He just keeps going. So then we kind of loop around,
right?
Go to the other side, meet up with my wife and the younger guy, and he shows up again. And starts in on it again. And I'm like, God damn it. He just keeps going. And he's kind of socially awkward. I feel bad for the guy. He's just trying to be nice, but he's kind of socially awkward. And it kind of reminded me of this one time, God, when would this have been? Not at band camp. Years ago. So I used to have cats, for anybody who doesn't know.
I think people can tell just by our conversations.
Cat guy? Look like a cat guy. But I murdered both of them, so they're gone now. But we were at Petco. Mm-hmm. You've been to Petco, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
We're walking through the store, and I go up to this guy, and I go, he clearly works there, and he's unloading something, and I go, hey, do you have any of those dome litter boxes? I'm looking for those. And he looks up at me, and this is what he says. I'm doing freight.
You're like, oh, okay. Do you think in any of that freight there might be a dome litter box?
I didn't know what to say.
Well, maybe he thought you worked there, like the other doctor thought you were a nurse in the hospital. Maybe he looked at you and he was like, listen, manager guy.
To this day, my lady friend and I still will make that reference. Like, we'll doing freight. So that's actually what I say when I'm right about to release. So she knows.
Paul's nephew is in the house.
Chris. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah. Chris was correcting us on Twitter. Or no, he was maybe saying it about somebody else, but because last week I think we were talking about mayonnaise, but he pronounces it mayonnaise.
Oh,
I guess we
nice.
pronounced it incorrectly. So mayonnaise is the way, right, Chris?
Mayonnaise. Brian's saying that you want to get a sex doll off Craigslist. You'll meet under a bridge.
God, no way.
Of course you're the sex doll guy.
But no, there's no way I would meet and get a sex doll off Craigslist. I'm buying that shit new.
Yes, please, because I'm still concerned about the people who clean them.
Yeah, I would not go used on that. There's certain things that you just have to buy new, and that I think that would be one of them. So anyway.
Yeah, but going back to your small talk or small chat, yeah, it's gotta have, I mean, have you ever been on the other side of that where like you saw somebody?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, hey man. And then, and you're like, oh, this is not.
Right. So then I'm like,
this
anyway,
person does
sorry.
not want me to talk to them.
Bye. Yeah. But some people just don't get it. Or they're just so lonely, they just want to have a conversation. And then I feel like a jerk later because I'm like, I kind of blew them off. But I basically
good for you. How much did you make?
I basically got blown off by I'm doing freight. Maybe that should be.
This is a good day for you.
Maybe that should be my line when anybody comes up to talk to me. Like when the guy goes, hey, Islanders fan, I'm just like, I'm doing freight. And then I'll just walk away.
That would be great. In the middle of the parking lot. Like,
what? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what that means. He's doing freight.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you
have the time
want to talk about NASCAR?
On your beauty marks, it's time for the NASCAR Minute.
Sound always kills me.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Thank you, listener Ty.
Oh, I just realized, before we started recording, you said, do you have everything ready? And I said, yes. And I lied.
What do you not have ready? I don't have your NASCAR shit ready?
No, I have my NASCAR stuff ready. I don't have my mascara.
Maybe I will.
Oh, I'm going to make something up. You have something?
No, I was going to try to think of something while you talk about boring NASCAR.
All right. If you don't, I think I have something. So speaking of boring NASCAR is getting boring. And ratings are dropping to crazy all-time lows. And speaking of Lowe's bailed on Jimmy Johnson. They're not going to do it anymore. Monster Energy is staying for one more year, but they're pretty much out. It's not good. The TV rating. And I'm not having that much fun watching it this year. It's been, I don't know. There's not a lot of personality in the sport right now.
Well, I would think so. By the way, that was
because the cars are still going around.
That was a really nice transition from Lowe's to Lowe's. That was great.
Thank you. was an
I just
accident.
don't want you to know that wasn't unnoticed. But you have zero passion, it seems, this year. You barely have anything to talk about in this segment.
No.
And you don't even
We can
really
dump it.
participate in the fantasy league at all. So I don't know what
did
else
this
is left.
week. I did
You
this week, and I benched Dylan, and I benched Stenhouse during the race and took Dylan, and freaking that didn't work for me at all.
So is that all you got on NASCAR? That it's
God.
boring. There's no personalities. There's not a lot to
and
there-
Joey
there's
Logano
not-
won Talladega.
Yeah, you don't have some of the stars of yesteryear. You don't have a guy who likes to kill people. So what's left?
Oh, I'm sure there's still guys who like to kill people.
Well,
I mean, he owns a team. And when you say like, did he like it, or does he just, very good at it?
well, he's definitely good at it. He's good
Yeah.
at getting away with it too.
Annalise wants me to talk tight lining the eyes. Yeah, but honey, that's something we do alone. And it took you a long time to get not the face, not the hair. So come on. We'll tight line on our own time.
Been working on that aim for a while.
Yeah.
Do you have a beauty tip for us?
The one thing I'd say is you don't have to wash your hair every day. That's
Okay.
That's a myth. And the shampoo industry makes billions of dollars by doing the rinse and repeat. You don't need to rinse and repeat.
Does anybody rinse and repeat?
Oh, yes.
Who?
We do in the salon. We used to in the salon because
You
it
do
helps
double?
sell stuff. Oh, well, man, I worked at a classy place.
I guess.
I wasn't super cuttings up in here,
Yeah, classy.
although I go to Great Clips.
with all that
Yeah.
ink on you. You were in the classy place.
Oh, yeah, because people dug it. I was like, oh, he's edgy.
Edgy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done the rinse and repeat. I mean, maybe after a hockey game because I stink pretty bad. But other than that, there's no reason to do that.
Well, I'm hoping you're rinsing and repeating the brothers in the butt,
Well, sure.
not the
Get
hair.
all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Every day,
All that
several
stuff.
times a day.
Well, and I mean, isn't the rule in general that you don't need to shower every day at all? It's not just
Yeah.
your hair.
Correct.
Yeah.
You need the little things that live on you to live on you.
And you need some of those natural oils and whatever.
Down the rabbit hole travel says, I don't rinse and repeat, but I do wash every day if I can, if the kids let me. See, do you have this issue? Do the kids let you wash?
They don't. They're not. Kids aren't near me during the
During life.
during my shower. That's private time. If you know what I'm saying.
I have a story for you that involves my lovely wife.
Oh, okay. You're in trouble now, Annalise.
No,
Dry
so
shampoo is your friend.
she's a big fan of the dry shampoo.
I think my lady friend was using that this morning. I didn't even know that was really a thing.
She sprays it on the dogs. It's really weird. I'm
Interesting.
joking. She does not. So we have a couple of little mices in the garage.
Excuse
And-
me?
Little mice.
Okay. It sounded like you said nieces, and
Oh,
that
no,
sounds
I
like
don't-
they're in cages.
I don't
and
believe
you're
in those.
just admitted
No,
to something
no.
that's going to be
Don't
accepted
believe in those.
trial.
Don't have them. Don't want them. Don't know what you're talking about.
Because you might have
How
caged
dare?
them.
How dare you?
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
So in the garage, we have a couple little mice, and I thought they were gone, but apparently one is still around because I don't know, just chilling. And Annalise will take her gym bag from the car and keep it in the garage until the morning, and then bring it in the morning after she showers and put on her gym clothes to go to work. And I said a while ago, you probably don't want to keep your gym bag in here just in case little mice, decide to do some investigation. So for a while they didn't. Well, the other morning, Annalise was in the bathroom with her gym bag, and she made Paul Myers online, by the way. And she made a little friend who jumped out of her gym bag and ran around the bathroom.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom.
Wait, in
And
the
then-
bathroom at your home or in the bathroom at the
Home.
gym? Oh,
Home.
man.
Yeah, and then I'm not exactly sure of the order of events, but somehow the bathroom door was open and Mouse said, I am out of here, and ran into your room. And then last night at about 2 a.m, the little mouse was under we have the wall heater. He was under the wall heater eating a piece of dog food, and the cat and one of the dogs were just staring at him. And I'm like, I was so tired. I'm like, I don't care, man. Just stay there. Whatever.
That's a dangerous house to be let loose in. You got 2 dogs roaming around.
Yeah, no, he's not long of this world.
No. Oh,
No,
man.
2 dogs and a cat. Yeah.
Watch your gym bag, I guess.
Down the rabbit hole says, I always enjoy a well-groomed goat.
Well, it's because Annalise said something about
Helps with goat volume
helps
and
with
texture.
goat volume. Yeah. Dry shampoo is great for goat volume. You just all of a sudden they just show up. Whoa.
They're just
The hell?
singing at their top of their lungs.
They love dry shampoo, goats. Little
fun.
known fact. Anyway, so we talked last week about my bacon issues.
No. We talked about your old man rant and the hatred of eating bacon any other time but breakfast.
That's right.
It's not an issue. It was demonic almost in its nature.
Demonic. That's a bit strong. Well, I thought that we could.
How dare you, sir?
Click. Yeah, hang up. I thought we could get into one of the Vice.com Anna Goldfarb 6 words segments, because there's one that she had. This was actually, I think, from a number of months ago, like last fall or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's most petty or maybe controversial opinions.
Okay, can I ask the question that I ask every time we do this? Have you reached out to Mrs. Goldfarb?
No, we follow her on Twitter, but I've not reached out to her, and I've still yet to do the thing where we submit our own answers to her questions. We need to do that.
Oh, that's right.
We keep forgetting to do that.
The Rage and the Worst just chimed in and said, "Hey guys." So I'm assuming that is wondering where Annalise. He's wondering where Annalise is. So
Annalise is gone.
I
have replaced her. She is now only a bot that is in the chat.
Welcome. This is we're doing. Hey Angela, I'm gonna have to listen to see how you edit these now.
It's not much.
Really?
I just trimmed out a little bit.
Okay, cool.
It's not a full trim.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that there's a lot of bush there to trim, so I just cut it back a little bit, just to be respectful.
Speaking of, how are you doing with that?
I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Come on, you keeping up on it?
I'm not going to talk about my 70s bush. Leave it alone. It's
jungle.
doing just fine, okay?
I hope you play Guns N' Roses every time you and your lady friend get intimate.
My lady friend is fine. Just let's leave it at that.
I'll teach you Welcome to the Jungle on guitar, so you can play it while you're standing there with that magnificent tuft. Just
tuft. It's thick.
Pea sponge.
Anyway, moving on. Most petty or controversial opinion in 6 words. You ready? So Chris is now asking about, do you have to full shave for the snip? Okay, let's take a little sidebar here, because Chris Meyer is getting the snip done. He was just talking about it on his show last week. How was your week, honey? So go check them out. He has gone in for I think he got a referral from his doctor, but he has not got the consult yet from the urologist. So, which you can do all in one shot. I went to the urologist to consult.
Nice choice of words.
Back. Yeah, one shot. So anyway, I wish I could remember the episode numbers because they're fun stories.
Okay, Annalise just said Matt doesn't trim enough. I don't want to know
how do you know that,
she
Annalise?
knows this.
Yeah, exactly.
This is just, we don't need to air this out on a live freaking podcast recording live stream.
So anyway, I just wanted to tell Chris, there are certain parts that you need to shave so that they have access to certain areas.
The balls. Do you not know what parts those are?
Well, the balls, and also kind of part of a little bit of the part around the top side and the sides there. That's what my guy told me.
Top side of what?
Like the side. Do you really want to get this specific?
Yeah. I don't know what you had to shave. So you did the snip on my balls.
Yes, it's on your balls, but it's at like the top part of your, like it's at the sides of the scrotums where the fucking vas deferens are. So it's not like just square in the balls. It's up on the sides.
He got me.
Well,
like
another reason why yours was done wrong.
I think he was also trying to go by the scars that were already there. He's like, somebody's already been there.
Your vas deferens run up the sides.
Yeah, keep
use
doing
my
that.
hands here. See,
keep doing that.
You just get them, but they run up the sides, so they shave on the. You're supposed to shave on the sides and around the balls area, and then they can get at it. But you don't have to shave the whole thing.
I shaved everything.
Well, I trimmed up a bit.
I shaved it all.
I tried to even it out. Of course,
I went Ken doll for the whole thing.
Yeah. Top side, it's not a top side. It's not a sailboat.
But did you see that Angela had to do scrotal waxing?
No.
She said she was happy she didn't have to. But it wasn't a service. I don't think I'd want it waxed. And now that I'm getting older, there's no way you could pull that thing tight enough to get the freaking muslin strip off. You're gonna need a friend in the other room. It's gonna be like a skin sale. Nobody wants that.
I like how Annalise says Niels is done wrong? ? No, it was performed poorly, but it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, not the top side. The sides is where they actually have to get in. So anyway, Chris. Ask your urologist. They will actually. It's really a fun experiment. You stand there. They go, here, pull your pants down. I'll just show you the spots where you're going to shave, and you just have to stand there naked as the day you were born while they go shave here, shave here, shave here. That's what my guy did.
Oh. Well, maybe my guy didn't do that because I said, I'm just shaving everything off. He was probably had enough of me at that point. He's like, yeah, okay,
fine.
whatever.
Yeah, sure. So anyway.
But Chris, you may, I think you've heard the story of mine, but it's a terrible experience. You're probably going to die and your family's going to miss you a lot. So good luck with that.
That is not true in any way. It's not a bad deal. Most people have no problems.
You might lose your penis. If you don't die, you're going to be penisless when you're done.
You don't lose your penis. The penis stays there. The penis isn't even involved. I do like the fact that Michael Furberger writes, need to trim the Furburger.
Exactly. Show me on the doll where to shave.
Oh, Chris, just get a professional opinion. You don't need, this is not helping you, I don't think.
I feel bad that you have to do this, Chris. If I could give you one piece of advice, it would be don't do it. I would say just risk having more kids.
Terrible advice.
It's great advice.
No, he does not want any more kids.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Did you tell Chris how they make you check to see if your little dudes are actually not making it to the hole?
See if your dudes are making it. Are you talking about jerking off and bringing it in and having them check it out? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
I think he understands
the whole thing.
Yeah, I think, what do they say? You got to have 15 loads before you can check it. I just remember they said, it's good, come back in about about a month. It's about 12 to 15 loads. I was like, I'm going to be done way before that.
How about next Tuesday? Angela's asking if I think a vasectomy is a full castration. I'm just saying I didn't have a good experience.
Right.
Kristen's yelling at us in the background.
Sorry, Kristen.
Is she cheering us on? Thank you, Kristen.
Her concern is...
We love you.
Her concern is that...
Hey, guess who's online?
Paula Meyer.
Hey, Chris, tell your damn uncle to stay offline for like 10 minutes.
Good God, the Skype notifications. Maybe we just need to kill those. But anyway, last thing I'll say on this. Kristen, we're not discouraging Chris. We're trying to give him all the information he can have.
Oh, no, I'm telling him not to do it.
No, see, Neil is fucking you over. I'm not. It's not a big deal. It's the anticipation and the build-up. It's the build-up. But once the release happens, it's wonderful.
No,
then
it's
you just
terrible.
Go to sleep.
It's better if you tattooed the inside of your lip while getting your taint waxed.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That is not even anywhere close.
That's all I'm saying.
I will say the only gripes I had were my balls itched like hell for a while because I'd never shaved my balls before, and that itches. So that was uncomfortable.
Okay, I need to interrupt you for a second because Down the Rabbit Hole Travel says we never checked ever, and I'm concerned that this means that they never had sex again?
Or they're just fucking flying by the seat of their pants. They don't give a shit.
Wow.
They're just going to trust it.
Get after it.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because when you go in to have it checked, you bring in your sample. So I brought it in like a lunch bag. Here you go. And the woman goes, would you like to stay around for the results? And I was like, no, I'll just leave. You can just call me. So they called. I get this voicemail. Basically, congratulations, you're infertile. It's like, or you're sterile. It's like, sweet.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I just did it right there in the waiting room. Yeah. I wanted it to be as fresh as possible.
Right there. It would be great if there was a device you could do it onto that just lit up green or red.
Right. There's two things that I find always weird to give to hand people. That's right, Zero. That I find weird to hand to people. One is my sperm. The other is my dog's poop. I don't know what package I should put the package in to hand to the vet tech.
At least you're picking up the package of poop and taking it with you.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a responsible dog owner.
I'm not putting it in your garbage can.
Not putting it in my fucking empty garbage can to sit there all week long. Anyway.
But that's so weird. Like you go and you're like, hey, I'm dropping off my dog's poop.
Right. But so?
It's just weird.
They're used to it.
Glad I didn't get those two confused and took my sperm to the vet and the dog poop to the doctor.
That would be a problem.
They're like, yeah, we need to see you.
Oh, they would like come to your house and fucking key your car and, slash your tires and stuff. They'd be like, thanks a lot, asshole.
Yeah.
Like you're making fun of my work. Thanks. I didn't need your dog.
Fun of my work.
This is serious work we're doing here. You know what they probably did is then you would take it back in, your sperm for real, and they'd be like, yeah no, you're sterile.
Yeah, you're fine.
And you're not.
I don't know. You were supposed to clean the end of it off before you gave us a sample, but whatever. What I'd like is if you give your sample to the vet and they're like, oh, not again.
Right.
I'm sorry, but go on with your 6 words.
Okay. We should probably get out of the 6 words. Sorry. All right. So most petty or controversial opinions. So first up, dogs are more fulfilling than children. Brianna, 32. I think that should say Neil, 45, but
I have said, and I will continue to say, that children have no place in this world.
Yeah, it's a strong opinion. Fucking bastard. Michael, 33. Breakfast food is not good at all. Uh-oh. What about bacon, Michael?
Breakfast food is not good at all.
Hates breakfast.
Huh. But what about like steak and eggs? Because a steak you get steak and eggs without the eggs.
They must just eat. I think that's for some people, I think the smell of cooking breakfast maybe puts them in a bad place.
Wow.
Well, because it's a lot of egg smell. And if you don't like eggs, that can be overpowering. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's what Michael's got going on. I don't know. Matt, 26, says, most nuns are really complete assholes. Whoa!
Most nuns?
Most nuns are really complete assholes, is what Matt says. Now, I'm assuming that he maybe went to Catholic school like yourself. Did you find that nuns were all complete assholes?
No. I mean, we had one older one that was very strict, but she was nice. And then another one that was cool. The priests were really friendly.
Oh, no.
The person who was
they really took time. They took extra time to really spend a lot of one-on-one time with priests.
Yeah. The person who was the biggest jerk in Catholic school was the principal.
Oh,
and he used to actually drop stuff like, if you want to play hardball, we'll play hardball. Like he did that kind of stuff.
Is that another euphemism or what?
I don't know, but I was
I'll bring in, Father McCahey if you want to play hardball.
The priest
Father McCahey loves hardball.
That's right. The priest didn't like him either.
Oh, okay. Mike, 38, says hot dogs should be considered sandwiches. Oh, the old debate.
Why is this even a debate? Why does anybody care?
I don't know why anybody cares.
Right.
What is your opinion? Just for fun.
It's food. I eat it.
Do you consider it a sandwich?
I consider it a hot dog.
Answer the question.
I've never thought of it, to be honest with you.
Well, you know what? Just for fun, I looked up the definition from Merriam-Webster of sandwich. 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll having a filling in between. So technically,
it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. So there's your answer.
I was going to ask you a question about weenies. Never mind. Move on.
So next, I'm sure it'll come back to you. I'm going to guess this is Shawnee, 37. 2-step authentication needs to die. That is the most geeky IT department hating fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Or someone who accidentally turned on their 2-step on Google and now
can't
whenever
get
they
it
go
off.
they're like, I don't have my phone in the same room. Don't send me the 6-digit code. I don't want the 6-digit code.
I'm just trying to submit the survey to Anna Goldfarb to get on their goddamn thing. I don't want to have to do 2 layers of security. Maybe you would be more comfortable with identity fraud, Shawnee.
Nice.
There
you go.
Would that be what you would like? Would that be more comfortable for you? Anyway. Next up is Emily.
Okay.
34. Reclining on airplanes should be illegal. Amen, Emily.
No, Emily. It should not be illegal because the seats recline.
They shouldn't.
Well, then that's what the argument should be. They shouldn't have reclining seats. But Emily, listen. If you're given something, you use it. Paul Myers Online. If you're given something, you use it. You don't just freaking, the seat reclines. No, I'm going to sit here like a Jew.
Careful. Jesus Christ. Gonna have to cut that from the podcast. Just because you're 7%, man, doesn't give you the right to start talking like that.
I wanted to say jerkwad and Jew came out.
Oh my God.
You're a Jewwad.
You are terrible.
It's the Jewish in me coming out.
Yeah, I guess so. Self-hater.
But no, I'm not done with Emily.
Sorry.
The seat comes with the recline button and the ability to recline. They just didn't put the button in there so you could mash it and feel good about yourself. So recline.
But the thing is, it reclines too far. Maybe it needs to just be limited to about half the distance it can go back. Because there's times where people are like all up in my face. And I don't like to inconvenience people behind me by doing it to them. So...
Well, I hope I sit behind you.
Fine.
If we ever fly anywhere...
I hope you don't sit in front of me.
I'm getting the seat behind you.
Fuck. Peter, 23. I hope we never fly anywhere together. Peter, 23. Astrology.
My leg hair would be all up. I'd shave so you wouldn't feel the leg. You'd just feel little pricklies.
I guess so. You'd be doing arm hair, though.
It'd be like being with your gal.
Oh, you get the arm hair shaved, too?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My pits I let fly free.
I think we're going to need fly free. I think we're going to need a middle seat in between us. Peter 23.
My pits are like 12-year-old boys on freaking Southwest.
Oh, boy.
Kids fly free.
Just careful. Proceed with caution. Peter 23 says, astrology sucks and is not real. Yeah, we know, Peter. Like, why is that a strong opinion?
Why are you so angry, Peter?
Like, Jesus Christ. I mean, who are you arguing with? He's just yelling into the wind. Astrology's fake.
I want to see him at some like little quaint cafe and just freaking flip the table as cappuccino flies everywhere. But he's by himself. No one knows exactly why he got so upset.
I read my horoscope today and it said something special was going to happen and nothing happened. God, those horoscopes.
I would have liked it more
funny.
if he said astronomy is fake.
But yeah, that would be good.
What?
The horoscopes are always so funny because they're so fucking generic. You could just make anything you want out of them. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's lame. Eve 23 says the machines have already destroyed us. Oh my God, is she in the future or?
I think she's a machine. If her name's Eve 23.
Oh, Eve 23.
What happened to the?
Yeah, what
it's
happened
not
to
her age.
22 versions.
Yeah,
she's become self-aware.
Have you? You know
how I feel about that.
Any scary interactions lately with computers or robots?
Not with robots, but my kids both have those fires like you guys have. And they got Alexa on that shit. So every now and again, you'll be saying something.
Like the fires in Napa. I'm like, I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm not going to get back to that.
Gotcha,
I'm not responsible for the fires in Napa. That was not
Amazon
my fault.
Fire.
It was a total coincidence that the fire started as I was about to leave Napa. My trail of carnage. But no, like the Alexa will pop on sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck? That Alexa thing freaks me out. I still don't like it.
Yeah.
Do you still use it around your house?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, man, okay.
Yeah, in fact, I want to get another one. Annalise just said, I'm home. There's a white bucket on the porch. Does she not know we're podcasting? And where is she? What is she? Just sitting outside with the cat on the porch? Does she not know she can
talking to Chubbs? Like, what should I say? You know, Annalise, this is not your text message. This is a chat room.
That's too funny.
What do you want to do for dinner?
Yeah. Well, hopefully burritos.
Oh, that's right. It's burrito night. Of course.
That's right.
Yeah. If not burritos, then what was she doing there?
Whatever she was doing. She was getting two.
Oh yeah. Allie 24. Pizza sucks. It's shitty garbage food. You shut your mouth.
Oh, Allie doesn't know anything.
I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Pizza's like the perfect food. I don't know what your problem is.
Allie's sitting next to Emily on a plane, and neither of them are happy because I'm sitting in front eating pizza.
And meanwhile, Peter's in the back screaming about astrology.
Fucking astrology.
What are you? Are you a Virgo? Fuck. Hate Virgos. Virgos and I don't get along. Yeah.
Did you see when Jason to Annalise, that's for you to sit on until the podcast is over.
Well, and if she has to go, she's got herself a bucket right there.
So about the bucket, it's actually a bucket that has a pair of sweats, designer sweats, and a shirt inside of it.
Excuse me? Mm-hmm. Now it's gotten weirder.
I know. I found the sweats on a field with the shirt. So someone's running around naked.
Was it the guy that was beaten off?
It might have been. So I decided to bring them home in an empty bucket because I need the bucket for rocks.
So next, oh my God, where are we? Nicole 25. Us Weekly is a good magazine.
Yeah, come closer, dear. Us Weekly is a good magazine.
Is it? Uh-huh. Is Us Weekly a good magazine? Hi, Annalise.
Is Us? I think so.
I just hate that magazine. But you know what the section is that I hate is that they're just like us. They go to the grocery store.
Who's just like us?
Celebrities, Neil. They do normal bullshit things like we do. Can you believe it? Every time I see that section, which is every month because I get the magazine every week. But no, it drives me crazy.
Us Weekly monthly.
It's a special arrangement. I can only take this every 4 weeks. So let's just back it off a little bit.
Yeah,
okay. Can I get a discount on that? Thank you. Finance guy. Anyway.
So that it just shows celebrity doings.
It shows them out like with their fucking kids, like, shopping for oranges at a market, and they're like, oh look, they're just like us. They buy oranges. Like, who gives a fuck?
Oh.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Tara 23. All movies are boring AF.
Paul Myers
Online.
All movies are boring AF?
That's what she says. I'm wondering why she's so mad. I don't know if that means she like hit a streak of bad movies or if like she used to date like a what do they call that? A cinephile. And she's just like, you know what? All movies suck.
But all movies are boring.
It's a pretty blanket statement there.
Well, maybe she's one of those people that wears that squirrel flying suit and freaking flies down, and they're like, let's sit down and watch a movie, and she's like, I'm freaking bored.
She's an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
Right.
Like she could ride the motorcycle on the waves like Vin Diesel can. Sure. And so she sees Fast and Furious and she's like, Fast and the Furious.
Right.
The Fast and Furious?
That's as fast as you can go in a Lambo on a sheet of ice.
Yeah. Lame.
Gone way faster.
All-wheel drive. Get some studded tires.
Lame.
Question. What is your favorite pizza based on your zodiac sign? Mine would be...
What are you? You're Gemini?
I am.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I knew that.
Because we spent a lot of quality time together.
I have a file back here on you. It's got all your information. So what is your pizza topping for Geminis? What do Geminis like?
Pepperoni.
Shit, Leos do too, man.
Oh, Leos and Geminis, we're freaking stroking the salami together.
Yeah, we are. 2 peas in a pod. All right, Sophie 24. A good man? No such thing. So true.
Oh,
so true.
I was going to agree with that.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
Yeah. It's how old was she? Is she?
24. She's already pretty jaded for 24.
Yeah, she's done. You usually want to find that out like around 42 or 43. So you're like, yeah, whatever.
Or maybe she might like women. So she's just like, you know what? I got no use for a man. So Reese 23. Sex is overrated. Would rather nap. Whoa.
Reese, you're doing it wrong. Although there are quite a few people. Oh, maybe he's one of those incels.
Oh, you think it's a guy? I think that's a girl.
Oh, I only knew. Well, Reese.
It's with an S, like Witherspoon.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Reese from. Wasn't that in I'll Be Back?
Terminator. Kyle Reese.
Yeah.
That was his last name.
Oh, okay. And
Kyle
I knew somebody whose first name was
I can tell you
Reese.
anything you want to know about the first Terminator. I know the whole fucking thing front to back.
What
else do you want
month
to know?
was it in?
What month was what in? Did it take place in the movie?
Yeah.
What month
was it?
October.
So you can't tell me anything, Matt. You lied to me again. There are no good men.
Especially in the podcasting world. So sex is overrated. Would rather nap. I think those two can work in tandem. Because when you make it the sex and then you have the nap.
Right.
I mean, that's just fucking heaven right there, right?
Yeah. While your lady friend is on the phone sexting with somebody else because she ain't done yet.
Right. She's not.
What's
done.
the saying? It's not the motion of the ocean or the size of the ship.
I don't know. This is what you use often. So
if you can keep it in port long enough for everybody to get off,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Somebody told me that the other day.
But
I'm sure I'm screwing it up.
But we'll be going, and all of a sudden I'll be like, I'm doing freight. And she's like, God damn it. Already? We just started.
She's like, but I still need the dome kitty litter thing. I still need the dome kitty litter thing.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Courtney, 38. Raisins do not need to exist. Agree 100%.
Oh, I don't know.
Why the fuck are there raisins? There's no redeeming quality about raisins.
I have a hate love for raisins. Like
love
I don't
hate is
like,
what people would call that.
Yeah, that too. I don't like raisins, but every now and then, like you'll get a really good raisin oatmeal cookie, and you're like, I didn't even know I liked these cookies, but you like that one. Or I do like raisins in panettone.
Lovely pronunciation.
You like that?
I just feel like it's like chewing on a gross gummy bear or something. They're just not. There's nothing good about the consistency and the texture and the flavor. Got nothing for it.
Was it Untamed Heart where the line is something about I don't like raisins? They're like grapes that had their soul sucked out.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
Or like when you'll have not that I have cinnamon rolls ever really, but people sometimes will put raisins in cinnamon rolls. Like, why did you just ruin it?
Jason says, as long as they're not disguised as chocolate chips in a cookie.
That is.
Oh no, you don't want to get
that is a criminal
out.
Offense, Jason.
Yeah,
you should be locked up for that bullshit.
Yeah, you don't. When you get suckered into, it's like I've got suckered into accidentally thinking that a glass of sparkling water was 7-Up and it was tonic water, and took a big sip expecting it to taste like raisins or several.
That might be the episode title right there.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's good stuff, Angela. You know who the loser is in all this? Oatmeal, because they're always stuck with fucking raisins.
That's true.
Put chocolate chips in an oatmeal cookie. Delicious.
But I like oatmeal because they have a very diverse group of friends. They have raisins, brown sugar. I mean, they're pretty cool, and milk sometimes. So they're they're not afraid. They're
Right.
They're woke.
Oatmeal is woke. All right, I got a few more of these. Rachel, 33. Most underrated soap opera ever, 90210. Now, I don't know. I assume she's talking about the original, I hope.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
I was really hoping, by the way, when I read that quote, that it said Luke Perry, 50.
That would have been good.
I love the original. Now, I think if you look back on it now, it's probably terrible to watch.
No,
but at the time,
it's awesome.
You think so?
Oh, I'm guaranteed. In fact, maybe we should do a watch party.
Yeah, for 90210? I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Who are your top 3 characters in 90210?
Priestley.
Yep,
So
that is correct.
Priestley, the other dude.
Luke Perry.
Yeah, Luke Perry.
Okay.
And Pacey.
Pacey is not on that show.
Damn it. I also liked the kid that Brian, the kid that went on to be a singer.
Brian Silver.
Yeah, and then the old girl, she was old in real life, but she played
Andrea.
I liked her too.
I didn't like she was like Jason's like creepy aunt that wanted to fuck him. It was weird.
Totally. I didn't like the curly-haired guy.
Ian Ziering.
Who's in all the
what's his name?
Sharknado movies.
Yeah,
Ian Ziering.
Yeah, but what's his name in the show? Steve Sanders.
Yeah, but I do like him in Sharknado.
See, I
didn't like Brenda either.
Brenda had
but
Brenda was all right.
she was made to not be liked.
Donna was brutal.
Yeah, but Donna was cool
tough.
though.
Donna was tough.
I like Donna.
Really?
I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like her appearance. I'm not my look, but I just liked that she was so Donna.
She was what?
Donna.
She was so Donna.
Yeah, it was cool.
Sure. Priestley was great. I think he was kind of the anchor of the show. I liked Luke Perry, but drunk Luke Perry. I like drunk Dylan. That was a fucking great character.
Yeah.
He didn't give 2 shits about anything. It was It was entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
And of course, when Tiffany Amber Thiessen joined the show, that's when I got real excited. Paul
Which
Myers
one is
online.
Tiffany Amber?
Tiffany Amber Thiessen is
she the curly-haired woman?
No, she was Val.
No, she's the old woman.
And she used to be on Saved by the Bell. She was Kelly Kapowski on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, yes.
But it was like a whole different version of her because all of a sudden she wasn't like the cheerleader girl anymore. She was like this voluptuous, sex pot.
Wow. Okay, moving on.
Hold on, something's happening.
How could you see? You haven't trimmed that thing in freaking months.
It peeks its head out. Brian, 34, grilled cheese sandwiches are pretty gross. Fuck you, Brian.
Yeah, Brian doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think he probably just has had shitty versions of grilled cheese sandwiches.
No, I think he has crappy parents. That's what happened.
He could.
That's what happened. They fed him something and told him it was grilled cheese, and really it was like something really gross.
Like what? Like something supposed to be healthy?
They got the samples mixed. He took the wrong bag to lunch, and they said it's grilled cheese.
Took the wrong bag to lunch.
Yeah, he's like, this is slimy and cold. I don't like it.
You don't want to take a cold grilled cheese sandwich though. You want that shit hot. But I was thinking he had like Wonder Bread and Kraft Singles type grilled cheese, which is just gross.
Do you ever add anything to your grilled cheese, like let's say tomato or ham? I know you're not a ham fan, but that's a lot of people
keep the ham out.
Turkey.
Sometimes with the turkey, sometimes with tomato. Yes, but
ever jalapeno it up?
Just a straight. I have not jalapeноed it up.
All right, grilled cheese with onion rings in them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good.
Not red onions.
No red onions. I had some red onions last night. I sauteed myself some red onions to put on my salad.
By the way, there's a lot of food opinions here. We've just got a few more. Leah, 33, says avocados are utter bullshit. Full stop. You're a moron, Leah. Full stop. How about that?
Moron.
Avocados are fucking delicious. Talk about nature's gift. Those things are wonderful. They taste great. They've got that good fat.
Yeah.
What's wrong with an avocado?
Although I can see how people wouldn't like the texture.
I guess.
I have a buddy who just does not like the texture of avocados.
I love them shits.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan too.
Fuck avocados. Fuck you, Chris. Avocados dominate raisins, motherfucker. Let's have a fight.
Why? Let's fight about it. Although first I want you both to shave so we can see the fight.
We don't want to get tangled
as
up.
it plays out. Yeah.
All right. And
Did you answer? He says, "Are you a Brandon or a Dylan, Matt?"
Am I a Brandon or a Dylan? I'm probably a Brandon. Let's be real.
Okay.
I'm
I think me too.
No, you're a Dylan.
I'm a Brenda.
You're a Donna. You're such a Donna.
I'm
You're
such
so
a Donna. I'm so Donna.
No, I think if
as long as I'm not that Ian character, I'm good. I can be anybody else.
It's Ian.
Yeah.
He pronounces it Ian.
That's his fault, Matt,
Ian Ziering.
not mine.
Well, I think you are the Dylan and I am the Brandon of the show.
Okay.
That'd probably be the fitting.
When in Rome.
It's not the Matt rant on all foods on Elise. It's not my fault that this shit keeps talking about food and I have opinions.
And you have a hate of bacon.
It's not a hate of bacon. We've established this. I just like bacon.
I don't want a liter of cola.
I don't want your diet.
I don't want a hate of bacon. I think I'm going to go into the butcher, to the carniceria here, and I'm going to ask, I need a hate of bacon. Just have them look at me like, wait, what? No, a full hate.
Yeah.
A full stop, a full hate.
I think we have time for one more topic. Do you want to do topic A or topic B?
You're not the boss of me. I will do topic. Well, it depends. What is topic A and what is topic B?
Oh, I thought you just choose blindly, but I can tell you one is about dreams, and
is
the
that
other
A?
one, that's A, and
Okay.
B is about some pretty wild parties.
I'm going to go with A. I like dreams.
All right, let's talk about dreams.
Is this good? Is it good dreams, or is this going to be like some crap, some freaking feely
Well,
heebie-jeebie?
people might be fucking with dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if you're going to like this. So
Okay.
this also comes from Vice.com. We should just pay them royalties at this point because we use a lot of their stuff.
Oh, have you reached out to what's her name yet? No.
It's like a
Still?
broken record.
Still.
How's your dad?
Yeah, I was gonna go into that, but I figured
He's fine.
know,
He's doing
yeah.
fine.
Figured since you didn't bring it up, I didn't want to once again bring up the fact that you didn't bring up how your dad is doing after a major surgery.
God damn it. I think we all know he's doing okay.
Right.
So there is this article I found.
God damn, I think we all know he's doing okay.
He's fine.
I think we could put half of what you say on the show on t-shirts.
Well, I got to get that store going, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So this is an article I found that's titled MIT researchers have developed a system for dream control.
Oh, now I feel like I'm in a Queensryche song.
This is This is or this is like Inception or some shit. This is weird. This is crazy shit going on.
Or
here.
contraception.
Contraception. And I like that. So how do you I was going to ask you, how do you feel about dreams? Are you a person who interprets your dreams, who tells people about your dreams, like puts stock in your dreams at all? Like, what is your take on dreams?
Well, no, I don't buy stock in my dreams.
No, you sold
I'm not
long
a
ago.
finance guy. Yeah.
You got out when it was high.
I have really bad, terrible dreams, especially in the last few years with all the concussion and side effects. So I do tell people my dreams, but I don't interpret them because if I did, I'm pretty sure I would just cry all day long.
Do you feel like they ever make any sense at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the part that sucks. They're very realistic.
That's weird. Maybe somebody's controlling your dreams.
Did I tell you about the dream I had where in the dream,
you had a dream.
I was dreaming that I was waking up and couldn't fall back asleep. And then I'd wake up and not know that I just had the dream.
No, that sounds like
so by the time I actually woke up, I was exhausted because in my dream, I wasn't sleeping. So I don't know if I was sleeping or if I was dreaming. It was annoying.
That's tough because it's affecting your sleep patterns. That's bad.
Oh, they all do.
Well, but see, I think that's not, I shouldn't say unusual. Unique, Neil. You're very unique. But most people, I feel like when it comes to dreams, and I bug the shit out of my lady friend when I do this, but somebody will say like, oh, I had this dream last night where I was like, yeah, don't care.
Yeah. Well,
because to me,
when your dad talks, you're like, that's enough.
Right. That's how all he talks about is his dreams. No, but it's like, you might as well just tell me, you wrote a story. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with anything. Nothing actually happened. It's just a dream about nonsense. Now, if it's keeping you from sleeping, that is important because it's affecting your health. But if you literally are like, oh my God, I had a dream last night, that I was flying a plane and my co-pilot was Christy Brinkley,
Right.
Like, great. That's an old man reference there.
I was going to say, were you driving a 308 Ferrari too?
You're still relevant to me, Christy.
That's right.
But you know what I mean? Most times when I hear people tell dreams and share stories of dreams, it's like, yeah, I had this dream. I was at this dance and I did this and this and this and this. And then that's it. I'm like, what do you want me to do with that?
Why are you talking to me? So do you take this as like another small talk conversation? You're like, what?
Kinda.
Now, are these people you know, or is this in the parking lot? Maybe you just attract weirdos.
That could be it. It's like that guy. It's like the freight guy telling me maybe I would have been more happy if he told me his dream. There's something about it that always has bothered me. Like it's just so inconsequential. If I ever have a dream and remember
as
it,
opposed to our podcast where we tell people what
very
we think.
serious. This is very serious. But if I ever have a dream, I will summarize it in like 8 seconds just to be like, this is what happened. That's all. I'm out. We don't need to talk about it anymore. I mean, and I have those things where you wake up and think it's a different day, or you think you did something already and you haven't, and that sucks. That can just be a major bummer. But for the most part, I feel like people's dreams are these just random, like stream of consciousness, random things that happen. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it just doesn't really.
Lady Borgia says Christy still looks great.
She does.
That's why Matt's talking.
And that's why
about
she
her.
keeps showing up in my dreams.
That's right. No, I don't have good dreams. Hardly ever.
Well, those are called nightmares.
Well, but see that they're not they're just terrible dreams.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so this is a very long article.
Well, thanks for the sympathy.
Let's move forward.
Well, that sucks to be you.
Well, I want to tell you
guess
about
who's online?
Maybe Paul Meyer is online again. So maybe
Yeah.
something like this might help you in some fashion. I don't know. Or it could be you're just living hell for you. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, by the way, who's leading this study at MIT, his name is Adam Horovitz, which is hilarious because that's also the name of Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys.
Oh,
so
nice.
Maybe it's him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So there's this term they throw out. It's called, I'm going to slaughter this term. I apologize. Hypnogagia?
Hypnagogia?
Hypnagogia?
Mm-hmm.
Is that actually a term? You know that term?
I have no idea.
Okay.
No,
It sounds better when you say it.
Oh,
Hypnagogia.
Thank you. Well, I have it in the morning with panettone.
I was going to say it's either that or like go to the doctor and get some penicillin or something. This is the term for the awareness of the brief period between being awake and asleep.
You mean life?
Hypnagogia.
Hypnagogia. That's going to be the name of my next kid. This is hypnagogia.
I just imagine yelling down the street for him to come in for dinner. Hypnagogia. You have to say it in that accent too.
Yeah. You just start yelling nightmare.
So they created this machine or this system called Dormio, which is there's a glove with a sensor on it. Dormio for hypnagogia.
Dormio is his lover.
Why did dreams become so Italian all of a
I
sudden?
don't know. Dormio and hypnagogia have been dating for 2 years.
I'm very happy.
They make a very cute couple.
So apparently this glove has a sensor on it and they attach other stuff to your body to monitor, if you're awake and if what your pulse is doing and all that kind of stuff. Then there's a robot.
Oh, here we go.
That says some phrase to sort of keep you from falling into a deeper sleep, which I can only imagine is like, I'm going to murder your family or something like that.
Right. Have you checked the children?
Have you checked the children?
I'm in the house.
Dormio. I just keep saying Dormio over and over again.
Dormio. Dormio's cheating on you.
Oh, man. So the device is, by the way, it says a more modern version of something Thomas Edison created, because I guess all these creative types were obsessed with this kind of this state between, sleep and deep sleep and awake, and how there was like this, some sort of like booming creativity came from this
right.
time.
Your mind, they think I don't know if they've proven, but that your mind is open at that time.
Right. Exactly.
So
Thomas Edison created this thing hundreds of years ago that was
like Chris's legs when he's going to have his weenie cut off.
The thing that he created hundreds of years ago was called the steel balls trick.
Oh, I need those.
Excuse me? How does that work? Is he like, here, hold these?
Do you think they'll ever have a brother replacement so I can get like new ones?
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. They probably have that now, don't you think?
So I'll get ones that don't hurt
steel
all
balls
the time.
put in.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be awesome. They bang around. It'd be like those things that people have on the desk. They go,
oh, yeah. Well, in this day and age, like I said, it'd be one room to the other.
oh, no.
But if they could just not hurt as much as they do, it would be great.
That would be good. And if these dreams, if these fucking dreams would stop.
The dreams of my balls. Dreams of my balls, Hans.
So when the robot says the phrase
Dormio.
that pays, it's the equivalent of Edison dropping his balls.
You're getting way too excited about this.
I just was laughing my ass off reading this thing. Apparently his thing was you hold steel balls in your hand, and when you fall asleep, when they fall and hit the floor, it wakes you up just enough. Yeah. So you're familiar with this.
Yeah. Well, I know if I'm holding balls in my hand,
you know the steel balls trick.
Yeah. Guarantee.
I thought it was something way different.
Yeah.
So once the sleeper is suspended,
Lady Borgia already has steel balls.
Ooh, fuck.
Ooh, fuck.
So once the sleeper is suspended in an extended state of hypnagogia,
oh, right.
the robot asks them what they're thinking about and records their answers. I mean, this sounds like a fucking torture device or something.
Yeah.
This is creepy as shit. Because God only knows what you're going to say. Don't you think you'd be so self-conscious about you waking up and be like, what did I say? What did I talk about? What did I say? It's almost like blackout drunk. What did I say last night?
Yeah. No, I definitely think I'd be locked up for at least 48 hours for evaluation. Pretty sure.
You're going to wake up like strapped down to a bed.
Well, it's so funny because Annalise and I were
Damn
talking.
you, Dormio!
Totally. Annalise and I were talking about my meltdown. She's like, oh, have you talked to the doctor yet? And I'm like, no, because in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm worried about telling them something and having her go like, yeah.
I think it's time.
We're going to just need to watch you for a while.
I think you need to come in. I'd like to introduce you to hypnagogia.
Are you saying you're holding Shaw Ball since he played steel?
So there's a phone app that he's developing that's going to replace the robot, which I'm down with a phone app replacing the robot because the robot scares me.
Isn't your phone a robot?
Are we going to get into that moral discussion?
The look on your face.
Are you telling me this fucking thing is a robot? That's a problem.
Well, what's the definition of a robot?
A machine.
I'm just totally deflated. You're like, oh.
It's a machine designed by humans to destroy humans.
So,
but
it would count.
Over a course of time, so that you're not aware of it.
Right. So
ask Elon Musk. He knows it's coming.
So it counts because the first cell phones were like these little innocent beings, and
now look at them.
Now they've taken over.
Well, they are. It's scary. But apparently, this phone app is going to make suggestions to the sleeper. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah. Like, eat raisins. Like, no. I'm not going to do that.
Dormio never loved you.
I'm telling you. So, teabagging. Steel teabagging.
Steel teabagging. Damn black eyes.
That's nice.
Oh, that's too funny.
Anyway, are you concerned about this? Do you want to? Would you participate
I didn't think
in
about
an
that.
experiment
I might
like
chip
this?
Annalise's teeth if I get steel balls.
Oh, god damn. That's too
Don't
much
want to jack up the grill.
Too much information for us.
I'm just saying.
We don't need to know that.
All right. Fair enough.
So, would you participate if they asked you to do this study?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Oh, for sure.
You're not concerned about what's going to happen?
Oh, I'm totally concerned, but I think it would be fun to find out. At this point, what are they going to do?
I feel like you would
Stretch
be like,
my
okay.
nutsack?
Well, I feel like they'd be like, okay, I'll do it, but Annalise has to be like in a room observing so you guys don't do anything crazy. And then
it would be the
opposite. It turns into
Matt.
A fucking thriller.
No, it'd
and
be
all of a
the
sudden
opposite.
she can't get to you. What?
It would be the opposite. It's I'll do it, but Annalise can't be anywhere nearby.
Oh, because you don't want her to hear what's
I don't want her to know the
mouth.
truth of what the darkness within.
So she can never know the secrets revealed during your Dormio sessions.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be any good secrets. It'd be like, oh, he's really weird.
Well, yeah.
He's broken. We should return him.
Are any of these going to be surprises for her?
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, Brian's saying he works with robots all day and they're the best employees. Brian,
They
are you a fucking robot? We don't even know if Brian's a robot or not. He might be.
But he's awesome.
He is awesome, but he's also probably a robot. He's secretly working his way into this show so that we start talking about more robots.
Oh, you know,
Get on the side of them. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't like this one ounce.
I don't know.
This doesn't sound good.
You're getting very upset.
I am. We should probably wrap up. All right, so thank you everybody for listening to our show. You can find us at reasonsareseveral.com. Please go subscribe and write reviews for the show. You can tweet at us at reasonsare and at angelsfreak7, and we will be back next week live and direct at 4 o'clock again. That is going to be the schedule that we kind of try to stick to. So if you're listening to this as a podcast and want to join us next week, please do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you got? Anything else to add, Neil?
To watch the podcast live, you can go to youtube.com/Halos and Heathens.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mont.